Hello, internet friends. My name is Bay. Welcome back to more Final Fantasy XVI, But I'm Bad. A series, much like my other previous ones, where I pick a big game, such as a Dark Souls, or a Elden Ring, or a God of War, or a Jedi game, and play the whole dang thing. Almost painfully slow to some people, because I don't know how people play these games so dang fast. I like to explore everything, find all the stuff, and or things, which we are doing in Final Fantasy XVI. If you were here for the bit of the preamble, apparently all we do is talk about pancakes on this channel, which may or may not super annoy you. What kind of pancakes do you have in your countries? All right, we have one quest left in this side quest extravaganza, which is out here in Baklad, which is apparently going to be doing with the Crimson Caravans. We'll see how this shakes out, and then maybe we can progress the main story.
Clive.
Hello.
We're pleased to know that the negotiations are progressing well.
Okay.
That is good news.
Yes. Our comrade in Randala has just sent word that the contract should be signed very soon.
Oh.
But I still have much and more to prepare. It's a huge undertaking moving this many bearers at once.
Indeed.
You couldn't do me a quick favor, could you?
You're giving me 50 reputation points, so sure.
What is it this time? More wild beasts?
Nothing like that.
No.
I just need you to go over to the caravans and ask El how long we have until the bearers arrive.
Okay.
Find out exactly how much faster I need to get all these supplies moved.
All right. I'll go and ask.
Thanks, Clive. I owe you one.
Well, to me, it looks like you've just been saddling up the same chocobo for days, so I don't know what supplies you're moving, my dude, but maybe you should actually do that instead of having NPC sickness. Also, what happened?
I know, but no buts about it, all right?
She said the thing.
Is something wrong?
Vonnie came to give me a message from our intermediary.
Indeed.
The talks with the Republican Army have fallen through. They've reached an agreement with the Silver Peak Consortium instead. Though prices have fallen of late, we deliberately offered above the going rate to try and deter other bidders. But the Consortium offered double what we did, and the Army jumped at the chance.
And you had no opportunity to make a counteroffer?
None at all. And we were so close.
That's underhanded.
El? What's happened?
See, he still walked over.
I saw Vonnie leaving. She didn't look happy.
And with good reason.
A dingus. Oh, fade to black, pan down, fading from black. Oh, there we go. Passage of time.
I thought we were the only ones the Fist was speaking to about the bearers. How did the Consortium even find out about this?
It's not so surprising. They have ears all over the Republic. This isn't over. The Consortium will have to sell these bearers eventually, and at the price they paid, buyers will be few and far between.
Yeah.
I'm going to Randala myself.
Alone? You sure that's wise?
Are you offering to be my bodyguard? How kind. Meet me at the checkpoint near the capital gates. I'll send an owl ahead and request a meeting. You go to Cashlock, Theo, and get everything ready. We've waited far too long as it is.
Okay.
Even if I fail to free these bearers, there will be others. Someone needs to prepare the place and keep any prowling beasts at bay.
The sword looks so good.
Oh, and that's me, is it?
But yeah, she just...
Well, it looks like I'm following orders till she gets back from meeting the Silver Peak Consortium. Who've been doing their best to undermine our scheme. She'll never join them after this, surely. No, she said it herself. She still has plans for Cashlock, even if this one falls through. She means to stay with us then. I can't say I'm not happy to hear it, but is this what she really wants?
What did you just talk
You
about?
have to trust her.
You're right. It's what she wants now. And if Elle's off fighting for the cause, I should do my part too. So I bid you farewell and safe travels, my friend. I'll gather my men and leave for Cashlock. We'll make sure the place is well stocked and defended.
Okay.
You go to Randala and see if you can stop my sister biting the Consortium's heads off. If she won't consider her prospects, someone has to.
I'll do my best.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Mandalore, then.
We got Peppa Dog.
Better not keep Eloise waiting.
Can we jump and Peppa Dog? Could we get so happy?
You were right, boy.
Rendezvous at Randala. That's... We can't go in the gate, though. Gate big closed. Are we able to get in now? Is that what's going to happen? That would be...
Looks like this is the end of the road for us.
That would be helpful. Gonna hold forward all the way out of town before we can actually get on our Chocobo. Almost. There we go. Oh, that was a good transition. Hello, Ambrosia. Thank you for waiting for me outside the gate so conveniently and not totally just warping in out of nowhere when I hit the button. Oh my god, she just jumped over that whole tree. Nope, no combat right now. We're just schmoving. Only got so much time. Gotta keep making progress on this damn game. Nope, no fighting that salamander. Or the dags. Like dags? No, the dog's aggroed me from that far away. Are you serious? Here you go, Ambrosia. Have some shade. She's just hanging out here. Hello. What are you recoiling from? The dogs? You don't want to road out here, crazy lady.
I hope I didn't keep you waiting. Did you arrange to speak with the consortium?
It's about 40 seconds.
Here they are now.
Oh, okay.
You wish to consult with me?
I did. It's about the bearers you recently purchased from the Fist. We had all but finished making arrangements to buy them ourselves, and then you stepped into the fray.
You misunderstand. The consortium had an interest in purchasing them from the very first.
Okay.
It was only our regard for you that kept us from bidding. But your hesitancy in accepting our offer to you suggested that the regard was not mutual. And so we resumed our business.
I did not hesitate. I am simply not inclined to make such decisions without first giving them due consideration. But what is done is done. Come then. How much do you want for them?
Alas, you are too late yet again. We rarely take on such unconventional merchandise without a purchaser in mind. The bearers belong to him now.
Him?
Who is your buyer?
A trader from across the water. A most demanding fellow, if it's any consolation. He insisted the bearers be fed, dressed, even given their own
Is
boats
him
for the voyage over.
tall, red, wearing high
That's
heels?
what you get when you deal with continental types.
I wouldn't know.
Oh yes, the culture on the continent is quite different to ours. They pay good money for bearers not fit for the knacker's yard, and treat them like kings. But as long as they pay...
Really?
That does sound unusual.
I doubt this.
No matter then. If they've already left our shores, there's little that can be done.
Right.
Allow me to withdraw my interest. And with it, my interest in joining your organization.
My associates will be sorry to hear that.
This guy is scum. All right. I thought we were meeting outside because they were about to ambush us or something. But apparently we just had to go somewhere else to talk to them.
I'm sorry you weren't able to save them.
As am I. But I only have myself to blame. He was right, you see. The Silver Peak Consortium did intend to buy those bearers before I did.
Right.
Their representative hinted at a possible purchase when he came to recruit me. I feigned interest in joining them in the hope he might be encouraged to tell me more. And he did just that. As soon as he left, I sent my own offer to Randalar.
So you never...
No. I entertained the Consortium's proposal solely so I could learn more about those bearers. But I was a fool to think they wouldn't find out. I knew exactly who I was dealing with.
You tried.
I did. And if what he said was true, the bearers are to be well treated. Which is something, at least. But they deserved more. I wanted so badly to see them freed.
Eloise,
Eloise!
I say, where's it about to go?
Cashlock. The village is under attack.
Oh my
A pack
goodness.
of beasts have come down from the mountains, and there's a dragon at its head.
Suddenly a dragon?
The others are trying to hold them off as best they can, but the odds are against them. They need help, and fast.
Thank you, Deus Ex Machina NPC.
Go on ahead.
Thank you, Clive. I'll gather some men and join you there. Just make sure he's safe.
Oh, hi, hello. Suddenly a dragon. I have to just run all the way back down there.
Come, Theo.
I do have to, in a way. I can't. I just have to ride all the way there because I can't really get there any faster because that way is whatever. Just start running.
I'm coming.
Don't worry, Theo. I'm coming at a slight jaunt. Can't run in town. Can only jaunt.
What I wouldn't give for
A little bit of a jog.
Looks like this is the end of the road.
Also, how did that porter get news and then get all the whatever? I was wondering what was going to happen story-wise to move this along.
Ready, go?
Well, I'm up, that. Okay. My hitbox apparently is far larger on Ambrosia, as you might expect, but getting big stuck. Little flap, flap, flap. Woo! All right, so we turn into this side of the mountain, I believe. We have to head up and around and then is it down to the, well, it'd be like southwest, but we're running. We're what the hell? Hello? Okay. All I did was hold left on the joystick and I spun in a circle to the right. I don't know what happened there. I stopped and then held left, and then Ambrosia was like, I don't want to do that right now. So, okay. The turn radius on this giant bird is not all that good. Trying to turn. Thank you. Trying to not get stuck on the walls. Is it the bandits from earlier? Oh, there's bandits here, then there's gonna be... We're not even there yet. I wonder if it's the dinguses earlier that stole this cart. Oh, you guys are level 30.
All right then. Let's get this over with.
Why are you guys level 30? Tuh. Where'd he go? Oh. It's over. There's just like random bandits at this little canyon town. We still got a lot of traversal to do here. Hello, Ambrosia. Welcome back. Are you here to get me stuck on walls again? Looking forward to it. Nope. No fighting plants. We have to slurp around. Because that's the town we're going to. But to get there, we have to continue all the way. I guess porting to the cleft was better, because we can't make this jump or anything. Even though we totally could. Thought that'd be things along the way, but there's nothing. Just the regular random encounters, that's it. And this is the turn. That's the little gate. We got some goblins. Excuse me, lads. Can we hop over this? Whoa!
No need to ride from here.
Okay, we could hop over that one. There's a limit on how high. All right, what are we under attack by? Where's the dragon?
Where's Theodore?
Dragon me?
Upriver!
He led the dragon that way to keep it from the village. But
Okay.
the whole area is flooded with ether.
Oh,
We just have to pray he makes it out in one piece.
he's probably dead.
I can do better than that. Torgal, with me.
All right, we're schmoovin'. I'm trying to schmoove. Where the hell? Yeah, all the way through. Yeah, okay. I wish there was like just a command you could use to run, but you have to just hold forward for a while and then Clive just starts running. It's a very tense moment. You'd think he'd just immediately break into a sprint. Right now, scorpions.
Time to fight. This one.
Get him, Torgal. Yeah, we came down here before.
Where are you,
It
Theo?
was definitely a boss arena. It was not a boss arena then. Why is Clive running so slow?
All right.
I can't run any faster. There we go. Guru! You punched? Wow, it just flew above me the moment I went to punch it. Chop. We got an ether flood and an akashic dragon, I'm going to assume. There we go. Want to run there, Clive? Thank you. Bunch of beasts. Actually, quite a bit. Oh, okay. At the same time?
Damn it.
Wow, yeah.
It's too thick. These creatures have already turned.
Bum, 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 bum. Too early? That was almost too early. Definitely too early. Oh, okay, sure. Okay, sure. Off the screen. Very good. I was trying to charge my Mega Flare, man. There we go. There's a lot of dudes. The dragon's gonna fly in, I imagine. Oh, cutscene fly in.
I can't waste any more time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does.
What's wrong with Clive's face? Oh, there it is.
Looks like it's found me. This thing's turned as well. This isn't going to be easy.
Oh, that hit me? Oh, it didn't hit me at all, I guess.
Let's try.
Nice.
Go, Torgal! This one.
Oh, come on. I thought it was the line nuke. Not a line nuke.
Too slow. Nice try.
Go into Mega Flare and then I can knock the dragon down. Can't do anything about that. Yeah, let's go for both big hits. We're already at 50% anyway. Pretty good damage. Yeah, 120,000. Pretty good. Oh, Dragon Dance. That's what I might imagine. On my face. Oh, okay. Ooh. Oh, that was it? Yeah. Huh. It was quite a little bit lower than me level-wise, so I suppose that was all it was. No special items, just some stuff. Okay.
Clive?
Mr. Stark? Uh-oh.
Theodore, you had me worried for...
He's... Yeah.
We have to get you out of here.
I think it might be a little too late for that.
Hmm.
Bearer or no, there's only so much ether a man can take, and that Drake just wouldn't let me leave.
Hmm.
You have my thanks, Sid, for finishing what I could not. For keeping Elle's dream.
Theodore!
Hmm. He had such pretty eyebrows. Damn. That's too bad.
Don't make me do this.
Stop it, Theo! Stop!
Stay back, Eloise! He's turned. And so will you!
Why is she running into here?
Theodore.
Take care of my sister.
Theodore. Wait.
Goodbye, Elle.
Well. Dang. Game leader reminded me what game I was playing. Hmm. Well. Hmm.
Thank you, Clive. I think I'll be all right now.
That was true bravery he showed. Leading the dragon away from the village like that. His first instinct was always to protect people. to put others' well-being before his own.
And now he's gone. Because I sent him to that place, against his will.
Oh.
It wasn't against his will. He was ready to do whatever it took to show you he could stand on his own. So that you would finally be free to live your own life.
To live my own life? He never could come to terms with the choice I made.
What exactly happened? You once told me Theo was the first bearer you ever helped.
We grew up in Canva. We were born to one of the great trading houses. And I was chosen to inherit the family business. I had my father's head for figures, you see. Theo did not. While I studied the art of commerce, he played at soldiers instead. A late bloomer, in more ways than one. For unlike most bearers, it wasn't until his 15th summer that his powers awakened. My parents tried to drive him out of the house and into the care of the constables. But before they could, I took him into mine.
Theo told me something else. He clearly admired your devotion to the cause of freeing others like him from slavery. But he said you deserved a better life than this. He wanted to free you from what he called your bonds, just as you freed him from his.
I would be lying if I said I had not wondered from time to time how much easier my life might have been if I had allowed Theo to be taken and devoted myself to the family business instead. But I have never regretted the decision I made. Being with my brother meant more to me than tradition or reputation. I only had to look at him to remind myself of that night and the choice I made and the fact that I would make the same choice again in a heartbeat. He was never a burden. How could he even think that? If anything, I was the one who weighed him down.
You weren't, Eloise. He said it himself, that he had always been grateful to you for saving him, and that he wanted to repay you by letting you live the life you were denied. Neither you nor Theo weighed each other down. You loved one another. You did whatever was necessary to continue living your lives together, and you always would have.
You're right. All I ever wanted, all I ever did, it was so we could be together. Oh, Theo, why did you have to...
Dude, Eloise's voice, VO is killing it right there, man. Good gracious. Good stuff. Damn. Sad, but...
I know Theo wanted me to move on. But I'm staying here at the Crimson Caravans to continue our work. We can make a difference here.
Yeah.
We can help people. Save them.
Well, maybe.
I need nothing more from life than that. So I'll carry on doing what we do. Ensuring that goods, people, bearers get where they need to be. Bringing smiles to people's faces, just like we always have. And to Theo's, wherever he is. This is the life I have chosen. The life I will always choose.
I've made a choice of my own, to continue helping you however I can. Whenever you need it.
Thank you, Clive. Let's go on together then. For Theodore.
Quest complete.
Yeah. 6,000 XP. Okay. Theodore had to die for that amount of XP. Terrible. Yeah, who the hell voiced Eloise, man? Absolutely killing it. The Crimson Caravan signboard. The emblem of the Crimson Caravan's porters of wide renown. They are based in Baklad, where traders from across Valistea flock to browse the 1,000 tables and transport their wares either throughout the Dominion or on down the Crystal Road to the lands beyond. Oh boy, 3.3 seconds off of Scarlet Cyclone. I got Theo's kill XP. I mean, it's XP for a dragon. That's where the XP comes from. Well, I guess the dragon gave us like 1,400 or something, so I suppose we already got dragon XP.
The Crimson Caravans is my family business now, and I would not exchange it for the world. I brought Theo here to be safe, and I have never looked back since.
Okay. I pet the dog.
Get it, boy.
Arf. All right, that might be everything then. Is it main story time? I swear to Glob, though, if I progress this main story a little bit and then more side quests pop up, I might actually turn into the Joker.
Come back.
Just say, you got that orchestrion roll for me yet, Karen?
We've run out of pep.
Clive,
Pretty sure I have to.
first weighing you down.
No, what? Lady, please.
You'll not find a better price than that.
Where's that orchestrion roll, Karen? Hmm? Hmm?
Is that all?
Is that all else?
I will not forget this kindness, my lord. I shall go to it. But as soon as the rebuilding work...
Well, get the hell out of here. There it is, Chocobo. I will not forget this kindness, my lord. Yeah. You'll progress the main story and get more side quests. You ain't done, boy. Aw, crap baskets. In loss, there will be found. From Eloise. It's hard to believe Theo is gone. Every morning I wake, I expect him to be there in the stables, watering the birds or readying the packs. Yet, he is not. And it is everything I can do not to fall to my knees and weep. Still, I know I have to move on, but that doesn't mean I have to forget. My brother and I built all we have here together, so as long as I still have the caravans, he will ever be with me, and I shall honor him in death by carrying on what he strove for in life. That is what I choose. Yeah. Yeah.
Hope adrift on foam-flecked peaks, despair looms below. Yet in the dark, a flame is sparked that warms us in its glow.
Nailed it. Can we talk to Yote? No, she's just sitting here. All right. All right.
Covered in
We get the next
and lumps, the lot of them.
reputation unlock for that now. And then we can go into the infirmary.
How may I help you today, Clive?
You may help
Is
me.
everything we've received and
if you-
everything promised?
Ring of the Swift Shot. Faith undying from the undying. We are the shadows that quicken in the firebird's wake, and from the shadows do serve our Lord and those who would be his wings. What the hell does the Ring of the Swift
You earned
Shot
this.
do?
Come again. I may.
What do we got going on here? Lowers charge time for charged magic by 0.2 seconds. I mean, that is something. But I don't think it's anything that I would use in my current loadout. But that is indeed something.
Have more for ya.
It is something indeed. Indeed, it is something. Hello, brother.
How are you feeling, Joshua?
Jill?
Better than I was.
But not nearly as well as you should be. Your cuts and burns may have healed, but your body still bears the burden of every spell cast.
And what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary foe we faced. It was the Warden of Darkness. Yet still, it was not enough. The king could have ended me at any moment, but instead chose to toy with me like a curl does a mouse.
Yep.
You underestimate yourself.
Oh, it was crystal clear. Only one man established his dominance that day, and that man was Barnabas. I'm sorry, brother. That was ill-spoken. It's just, I have never felt so powerless. And when so many are looking to us for strength, perhaps the prince feels the same.
Yo, cut away to Dion. Nurse back to health by Medicine Girl. Let's go. Oh, it's a wake for all the people that died during the attack on the Crystalline Dominion. There he is.
What is this place?
There she is. MVP.
Don't move.
What? How did she drag him all the way back here?
Here, it's fresh from the well.
Big gulps. I guess it'd be called more of a vigil.
Grandmother told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
Mm-hmm.
The fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand, then ultimately? No, not you. This is my doing, my fault, my sin to bear. And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
You make them.
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread. most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there.
This girl's gonna turn out to be someone, right? Or just no? I don't know. I don't know how her story's gonna go.
You're going then?
Of course. I'm healed.
Eh.
Thanks to you and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
Poor medicine girl. Oh, now what?
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings.
Ah. Get Bahamut as an ally, hmm?
Perhaps he can find an answer. You will be returning to Waloed soon, I gather.
I see no reason to wait.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few, but I doubt they'll stop you.
Yep.
You will take your medicine.
Of course, Lady Tyre.
Set on leaving already, are you?
How long will it take us to get back to Ash?
Dunno, about the same amount of time it took us to get here. Maybe less, if your uncle can find someone trustworthy to patch up the Enterprise. All depends on where we're putting into port, mind.
Yes. It's not as if we can put ashore wherever we choose. We have to assume that the whole of Ash is hostile, and that we'll be attacked on sight.
Then we must find a place they won't think to look. And I have an idea who might know of one.
The Professor! I'll go and tell you come in.
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the shelves with your lawsman. I wish to pick his brains about Ultima.
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the journey. They may not be easy to come by in Ash.
Can you ask her about the orchestrion role that I'm missing? Thanks.
Your brother's body won't take much more of this recklessness. You know that, don't you?
I do.
Yeah, but it's set up as a dramatic moment so that you can sacrifice himself at the end of the game.
You've seen more of the world these past 5 years than most do in a lifetime. It's a shame you never had a moment to enjoy it.
Well, we've enjoyed some things. I just saw a friend of mine chop his own head off and turn into dust. So there's that. Oh, and my mom chop her own head off? I can't forget that one. Oh, and I fought I fought a lot of dragons before. Oh, okay, we got some hunts. I'm gonna speak to Vivian.
You need anything, you just ask. We might not have your uncle's resources, but resourcefulness, we've got in spades.
Hello, Nectar. Can I have a dance, please? Oh, thank you very much. Okay, so what's the hint gonna be here? Okay, next tab. Only one. Unknown. It's a S rank question mark. A caravan of traders traversing the Velcroy told me of a colossal beast that had encountered on their journey. To hear them tell it, had the aspect of a dragon, a lion, and a scorpion all at once. Okay, so it's another chimera. I contested that it might be naught but a mirage, a phantasm brought about the desert heat. But the sweat which ran down their foreheads was cold, and the fear in their eyes real. So traversing the Velcroy, colossal beasts. So it's just in the Velcroy somewhere? Yeah, the tricephalic terror. Traversing the Velcroy. So just somewhere in the Velcroy. Great. So you have the whole desert to search. Don't make Clive live through Joshua's death a second time. I mean, hey. Do we need to be reminded of what game we're playing? We just saw a friend of ours cut his own head off and turn into dust. Did I have to say that? That's the kind of game we're playing. What kind of stories being told. So it's the only hints are Velcroy Desert. But it was a caravan of traders traversing the Velcroy, which means it has to be somewhere that regular people would go. I know where it is if you don't want to spend like 10 to 15 minutes searching if you miss it the first time. Well, it has to be also in a place in the desert that looks like a boss arena. Yeah, it's just the only hint there is Velcroy Desert. Yeah, I mean, I'll give it a once pass real quick before we, because I had to actually edit out when I was doing Atlas, when I was looking all around Rosaria, and the one place I didn't look is where Atlas was, which, of course.
I still say it were a compliment.
Say it all you like. It doesn't make it true.
Hello, Vivian.
Clive, I was wondering when you'd arrive. Please tell me you've come to take our young prodigy here off my hands.
Oh.
I'm not here for Mid. I need information on Ash.
Then why not ask Molly if you can look in one of her ovens? Go on.
As soon as the Enterprise is ready, we'll be setting out for Drake's Spine.
Yeah.
And we're going to need a safe place to land.
Preferably one that won't see my ship blown to shit and splinters.
If it were that easy, do you think Waloed would have resisted invasion for so long? Very little is known of Ash, and the information we do have is spotty and outdated. We have the good King Barnabas to thank for that. Waloed's borders have been closed to outsiders since the day he seized the throne. If there is anywhere safe to land, you won't find it on my map.
Then tell us what we will find. I'm sure you know better than we do.
Yeah.
But no splinters.
All right, if it will get you out of my hair. But interrupt me, and it's over. Understood?
Vivian map cutscene. Let's go.
Barnabas Tham, the one they call the last king. Understand him, and you will understand the kingdom of Waloed. Barnabas was only a boy when he arrived from beyond the southern seas, and barely a man before he united the ragged tribes of Ash. And having unleashed them upon the formidable Veldemark, he set his throne upon the ancient kingdom's ruins. The victory sent shockwaves around Valisthea, tales of Odin's might spreading through every court, parlor, and drinking hole in the realm. Note that this was in the year 843, and that the king still sits upon his throne some 40 years later, quite untouched by time. Waloed's recent inaction left many wondering if Odin had lost his appetite for war. And yet here we are. The Einherjar was committed to the fray, a bold declaration of intent. Orcs swarm around Drake's Fang, and throngs of Akashic haunt Canvas streets.
Yep.
Though how precisely the havoc they wreak serves Waloed remains unclear. Regardless, if the order to attack truly came from King Barnabas, then one thing is certain. Waloed has achieved the impossible, and made bedfellows of beastmen and the ether-addled alike. All of which is a roundabout way of saying that you will be in unknown territory when you set foot on Ash. Much of the continent has already been lost to the Blight, and what few ports remain will be fiercely guarded. and that is to say naught of its natural defenses. Offshore currents will cast an ill-equipped ship out to sea one moment and dash it against the rocks the next.
Yeah.
But then the Enterprise is anything but ill-equipped, and Mid has made land there before. Now, if only there were someone with an intimate knowledge of the Shadow Coast, and where a daring gentleman might put ashore.
What?
You see, Clive, you had the answer all along.
Do you think you can get us back to that beach, Mid?
Picked you up from it, didn't I? Not that it were easy. The currents were a right bastard. But then, if it wasn't hard, it wouldn't be worth doing, would it?
Well said. Thank you, Lady Vivian.
If a few morsels of common knowledge and a sprinkling of tavern talk are worthy of your thanks, I wonder what genuine intelligence might earn me.
High fives.
Probably more visits.
And a high five.
Mid, I need everyone in the ale hall now. I'll fetch Joshua from the shelves.
Aye, aye, Captain.
She's just such an absolute dork. Oh my god. New side quest popped up. I saw that.
Allow me to educate you.
I saw that.
I have the details here. Of course.
Ah, there's the medicine girl. Oh, she has a name now. Wait, we don't know her name. How did we know her name? I guess because Dion learned her name, but then it didn't tell us her name. Kiel? An orphan girl who pays for her bread by making and selling medicines. Her travels took her from Dalmekia to the Crystalline Dominion, where she nearly lost her life when the city was all but destroyed by Bahamut. After the flames died down, she labored to mend the wounds of the injured townspeople, eventually coming across a collapsed Prince Dion, who she nursed back to health. What a beast. What a cool little character. Yeah. Rescues.
Study it well, Clive.
You warned me. Fair enough. Hmm. Well, that's where we're going. Good. So, side quest from what? Who this?
Please.
Oh, it's Yote.
Grace, stay strong.
Yote side quest.
My Lord Marquis.
Okay, we can talk to her now, actually. Actually talk to her.
Your companions are kind indeed.
Everyone has been most welcoming. Lady Taria has been especially gracious, though I know something of medicinal arts, it is hardly enough to warrant the acclaim of one so skillful.
I must admit.
At first I doubted that her praise was sincere. We Undying are trained in what few simple skills might serve us in the field, but there is certainly no praise for those who excel in such endeavors.
But I see now.
That is your way. You encourage each other, that each might lend their strength to the cause, no matter how seemingly slight their contribution. Am I playing Final Fantasy XVI or Final Fantasy XIV? I can't tell.
It was the greatest honor of my life.
To be appointed protector to his grace. I have served him in the capacity since he first began his journey across Valistea. Yeah, but how old are you? Are you like a 16-year-old kid rolling around an entire continent with a 12-year-old injured boy that turns into a mythical phoenix that maybe can't die? I don't know. Very, very unknown. The purpose of which was twofold. To further the Undying's knowledge of Ultima, and to further his grace's knowledge of you, my lord. After he learned of your survival, your brother insisted that we try to trace your movements. Thanks to the investigations of my fellow acolytes, we learned of your having taken the name of Cid.
But now?
Our journey together is at an end. His grace bids me remain here and protect those you and he hold dear.
So I bid you.
My lord, if I might be so bold, please look after him in my stead. Well, fair enough. That's going to be tough, though. Because like you need to follow orders, but you don't want to follow that order. Yep.
Yote, is anything the matter? You seem troubled. Perhaps I might be able to help.
My lord. Yes. Perhaps you might. It's your brother. His condition continues to worsen, though he does his best to hide it. The lesion on his chest pains him more with each passing day.
I had feared as much.
There are certain elixirs which can ease the suffering of those afflicted by the curse, but his grace's case is severe. The drafts I have been able to prepare for him thus far have ceased to have any real effect. So I consulted with Talia and certain of my comrades among the Undying about the possibility of finding something stronger. And thankfully, a recipe was found. The only problem being that the critical ingredient is exceptionally hard to come by, and our supplies are almost exhausted. Unless we can secure more soon, your brother's anguish will likely become unbearable. My lord, I know that I have no right to make demands of you. But would you help? For Joshua's sake.
Yeah, of course. What the heck? Duh.
For Joshua. Anything.
Thank you, my lord.
So, what is this critical ingredient?
A rare herb by the name of stonerwort. It grows only where the ether is densest. The vigor it stores in its stems helps to counteract the curse.
Okay.
We discovered a patch near the aqueduct in Rosaria. But alas, yet more ether has erupted from the earth there recently, leaving the whole area flooded.
Yeah.
The search continues for a new source. One that we might reach without being turned.
So it's only that you can't reach it. The stonerwort itself is unharmed by the flood.
Well, yes, but...
Then I shall go in your stead.
But, my lord...
Easy enough.
We've yet to find another source, correct? So for now, the aqueduct is our best hope. Besides, I'm a dominant. The ether can't hurt me.
Well, if you're sure, my lord.
Indeed.
Stonerwort is easily identified by its blood-red blooms. Search around the aqueduct, and you're sure to find some soon enough. I shall remain here and prepare the other ingredients. I had only thought to ask for your assistance in finding a new source of stonerwort.
Well.
But if you're sure about collecting it from the flood by the aqueduct...
Yeah.
I should be most grateful, my lord.
You could just call me Clive.
He swears he'll take his medicine, but it's up to you to see that he doesn't just take it with him.
Good shout, good shout. Alright, Asta, any new dialogue?
Then again,
Nope.
why settle for low-born chaff?
Nope. She continues down this path. Okay, so that's the only one that popped up, yeah? Okay. So it's like an important little side quest then. It's that and one hunt is all that popped up.
Miss, can we read Miss Editor's story for us? Canva lost. It can't be true.
Unless, of course, more things pop up after that. Or this one branches into something else, of course, which can definitely happen.
Have you tried Molly's lemon tarts?
Yo, give me some lemon tarts. Let's go. Hey, Karen, did Jill talk to you about supplies? You got that orchestrion roll for me yet?
Going purse weighing you down.
Orchestrion roll me?
Is that all?
It'd be really, really shite to have my game screwed up by that. Hopefully it pops up on her after we do this next MSQ. All right. And tail makes 4 from Otto. Clive, there's but one crystal left needs cracking, and but one man who can do it. See that you don't miss. That's it? You just told me that. You wrote me 2 sentences. Otto, what the crap? What? Okay, thank you, but also what? Thank you, Otto, I guess. What the hell? I'm so perplexed. Let's go talk to Tomes and my brother. He needs to take his medicine, even though it might be grape flavored.
Well, then that changes everything. Clive, you must listen to this.
Yes?
Lawsman, tell him.
Do you recall when we spoke before on the divinity of Ultima? Well, it inspired me to delve deeper into the subject.
Okay.
And what I discovered appears to agree with the findings of His Grace.
You will recall that my quest to uncover Ultima's origins began with the mural at Phoenix Gate. But while I've always known it to be important, its secrets have heretofore eluded me. Now, however, I believe I know where to find the more complete example, one that will reveal all we seek.
Master Clive, have you ever in your travels chanced to hear of the Circle of Malleus?
Nope.
I would think not. Few have. But there was once a time when the faith flourished, the oldest known religion in the Twins, and though its popularity eventually waned on Storm, hints of its dogma remain embedded in more modern faiths such as the Crystalline Orthodox.
Okay.
Wait, you said it waned on Storm. What of Ash?
Religious monuments are often torn down or repurposed when new faiths rise to prominence. But if no new faith arose, then perhaps the ancient temples might still stand. And so, you see now why I must accompany you to Waloed.
It would appear the past still has much to teach us, though in this case, it would not have been possible without the musings of Moss.
Huh.
To think that you carried a copy of my old mentor's chronicles all along. I am relieved to discover it in good hands.
I shall guard it with my life.
Joshua, if you're finished here, join me in the ale hall. I need to speak to everyone before we leave.
Right away.
All right. Well, the next quest seems like the one that will take us onward and outward.
Please, Your Grace, might I one day borrow the chronicles for a short while?
Of course, Lawsman Hippocrates. You need but ask.
Mid said I could ride the Enterprise next.
Oh boy. Oh, it just starts us here. Dang it. Fair enough. Hopefully we don't get locked in. I'll bet we'll do that side quest first before we leave. For the medicine. Hello, everybody.
My apologies.
By now you've all heard where we're going and why. So I won't bother you with the boring details, only the important ones.
Yeah.
If we attempt to approach Stone here by sea, there's a good chance we'll be sighted and fall prey to the capital's artillery. So instead, we'll disembark on the southwest coast and make for Drake's Spine on foot. I say we, but it's highly likely the entirety of Ash is under the rule of Ultima. A large party would only attract unwanted attention, as well as slow our march and require supplies which may be difficult to obtain. Only Joshua and I will be going. And a scout. Preferably a good one. Gav. Do you know of any?
You bet your ass I do. Might still borrow some of Lady Vivian's maps, though. Just in case, like.
Once you've dropped us off at the Shadow Coast, you need to retreat into neutral waters, fly merchant colors, and stay inconspicuous. If you sense any danger at all, You leave us behind and return to Storm.
Inconspicuous is my middle name. But like hell am I leaving anyone behind.
How would you be inconspicuous in that ship?
Nowhere till your scurvy mugs are smiling on deck.
Jill, the Enterprise will appear a tempting target for royalists and pirates alike. You're to stop anyone boarding.
Yeah?
Don't worry. I'll keep the ship and her crew safe. You'll be needing passage home, after all.
But... very well.
If there are no questions, I'll see you all at the docks.
Okay. So I have to go to the docks to depart then?
Let me know when you're leaving. I want a word before you go.
Of course.
Okay, Otto. You gonna be more words than the 2 sentences that you had to feel you had to write on a missive then mail to me? Or put on my desk or something?
Thought I might grab myself a mug of Maeve's mead. Settle me stomach, you know, before we take to the high seas.
That's fair.
You look like you could do with a drink.
I might do the exact same thing.
And this one's on the house.
Is it? Even though I just heard the gill sound of me paying for it?
So, everyone knows our hideaway sits in the ruins of a fallen airship, right?
Mm-hmm.
And everyone knows that fallen ruins are indestructible, right? Well, riddle me this then. If they're indestructible, then how did they get ruined in the first place? And why does ours have so many leaks in it? Stumped? Then let me tell you a story.
Okie doke. A Maeve story all of a sudden.
Long ago, there were these 2 airship captains who both liked to claim their vessel could fly higher than the others. And after arguing about it till they were blue in the face, they rallied their crews, pointed their bows heavensward and set off, soaring higher and higher and higher. But before they knew it, they found themselves surrounded on all sides by dragons. The dragons, none too eager to welcome intruders into their domain, proceeded to chase the airships for 40 days and 40 nights.
Wait a minute.
Until, having run out of food and water, the crews collapsed. And with no one to man the ships, both came tumbling down to the ground. Only to end up in a lake. And they say the name of one of those ships was the Invincible. Well, what do you think of that?
I'll have Otto see to those leaks.
Oh, were you even listening, Sid? Honestly, I've got half a mind to bar you.
But then who would you tell your stories to?
Don't be a stranger, Sid.
I don't. Okay, Maeve, thank you. Clyde was listening because he was distracted by how just unbearably cute that story was. Hello, Joshua.
I am certain we will find what we seek in Ash, and learn the truth of Ultima's origins.
Maybe it's it's possible. It is a possibility. All right, to the desert then. So, I mean, we did a hunt up here before, but there's the northern Velcroy Desert area. Clearly, that could be a boss fight. There's all the way down here, but we already went to the Cattery once. It does say only the desert, so Velcroy, so I don't think it'd be in the fields or in the warrens or whatever. It could just be like way out on one of these corners. Or it could be way up here in this little northern nook section. That's my first guess. Let's go look. Hello, Ambrosia. We're going to look for a chimera, if you're so keen. Bum, 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 bum. We have to go all the way up through here, don't we? And then we cut across the top. Oh, we can't even ride Ambrosia through this town, can we?
That'll do, girl.
We cannot. I don't think we can jump up. No, it doesn't connect, I don't think. Hey, losers, what's up? Get punched? Womp, 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 womp. Oh, right through his spine. Hello. Ain't no kill like overkill. Oh boy, do I love me the 30, 10 gil, even better. I wonder how much actual random gil you pick up throughout the game in those little like 10-6 blobs. I wonder if it even amounts to like buying one high potion. Because this area is all like foofy. Got all the crazy wind going on. No, I don't want to fight everything on the way. Womp, 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 womp. Can't mount in combat. There we go. Wow.
Come on. Faster.
Can't really see a whole lot. The only thing is, the clue with this says that there'd be merchants. I don't know if there'd be merchants going along this path through the desert, you know? This doesn't necessarily feel like a natural path for them to take. Oh, no, there's a chronolith here, though.
You deserve a rest.
That wasn't here before. Or at least wasn't... Oh, it's all blue and glowy now. Oh, maybe I can find out what my first chronolith does? It's just like a boss fight challenge or something? I have no idea what these do. The Hand of Titan.
This one's awake.
Oh, chronoliths are similar to the Erit stone. The Arte stone, something like that. In which, within them, what the fuck, is hidden a virtual battlefield accessible by Clive and Clive alone. Each chronolith presents Clive with a timed trial in which he must combat continuous waves of deadly enemies, equipped only with the feat and abilities of a single icon. Gross. And is that icon predetermined when you go in? I'm assuming it's just curated each one of these.
See what's inside.
Okay. The trial by Earth within this ancient menhir awaits a harrowing trial in which Clive must race to overcome a host of deadly foes, wielding the blessing of but a single icon, Titan. Begin trial? Sure. Oh, so is there one for each then? I imagine. Stage 1. So I have to use Titan. Is that correct? To complete the trial, Clive must defeat all enemies before time runs out, only using the predetermined feat and abilities of a single icon. Are they upgraded? Time can be extended by performing certain battle techniques specified before the start of each trial phase. So they are upgraded. That's fine. So do you want to do each of these? How am I going to remember all of these? I think it's just like do everything, right? So 3 precision blocks. Block an attack and land a counter with a single Raging Fist. But I don't have Raging Fist currently selected. Oh, I do. Okay. I thought it was the punch. So it's Raging Fist counter. Deliver a downward attack. Deliver a killing blow with an iconic ability. Land 6 Titanic counters. So just parry a lot. Strike an enemy with a fully charged upheaval. I mean, okay, easy. Evade an attack with precision dodge. Land 10 magic bursts. These all things will probably just happen naturally then. Earn a battle technique bonus for the first time. Okay. And then 3 times. And 3 unique battle technique bonuses. I need to remember all the different battle technique bonuses you can do. Earn 6. Then get all bonuses. Earn 2 unique battle technique bonuses in succession. I don't even know how to remember, because each ability has a special technique, like doing it in a certain order, besides just using the ability. All the Chronolith abilities are set to their upgraded versions. You want to do as many as you can without wasting time. Right. 1 minute and 20 seconds. Okay. For stage 1. Want to attack me so I can do something? Hello. Ow, my face. Cringe. Oh my god, why can I not block that? It's too early and then I'm too late. That's kind of cool. Doesn't seem to do a lot of damage though. Oh, okay. Yeah. Once you get into the flow of doing these, the bottom left 4 and right 6 are always the exact same. The top 2, left 2 across. Okay, so there's different ones per. Do you have to do all of them? Like, so you keep gaining bonus time. I did literally every single one of them except a downward attack to a fallen enemy. So Like, they all just kind of happened. So, clear bonus, time remaining. Okay, total bonus for stage. So, is there multiple stages? If you're waiting for a block, it's not worth it. Well, that's what I was trying to double check. All you need to do is do a downward attack. Is there another level? Like another stage? Or what happens? It just says closed. Oh. Oh. You like walk through a weird portal or something? Alright. So you go to the next stage. 2 sets of 3 waves. And then a boss. Oh, okay. Stage 2. Oh, it's all the same stuff again, basically. Right? Yeah, it's all the same things. Okay. But the waves are going to get harder. Oops. Wrong button. No, can't get there that fast. Really? Okay. Okay. It's like the exact frame I need to dodge. That's when I get hit on. Yeah, now it's just big boy punch. Okay. All right, big boy, let's do it. That was not super worth it because he didn't get staggered by that hit. Damn, so close. Need a little bit more for that stagger. Fair enough. You get no healing or health refreshes, so be careful not get smacked around too much. Yeah, I was noticing that. I have so much time. So you said it's 2 sets of 3 waves. So at stage 1, stage 2 are both 3 waves of dudes, and now it's a boss wave? Yeah. That time I didn't really block a whole lot, but that's fine. Still have 3 minutes. So now it's boss time. Does limit breaking not heal me? I wasn't noticing if limit break wasn't healing me. It's very possible it wasn't. Unless it still gives it the trickle heal. Okie dokie. So who's the boss? And I've got Earth and Fury and Wind Up. Okay, very good. Yeah, no potions. For sure, no potions. Oh. Oh, that was weird. Oh my god, so fast. Holy shit. Okay. And then oh my, really? Okay. That, oh god. So many attacks are so awkwardly delayed in this game. Always gets me every time. Maybe I misunderstood. I thought it was, I guess this is the boss wave. Oh, that was weird. Do 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 do. Excuse me, game? It's a weird attack, I guess. Oh, wow. A flan and... Ah. That's spicy. Okay. Hmm. Not that great against single enemies, huh? Well, yeah, I'm pretty much fucking dead. Pretty close to it. Oh, come on. I was so to the right of that, or the left of it, but apparently not.
It's over.
No? Okay, never mind. I'm not dead. I bet I have more life than that. Once you get like that break, though, the mobs just like die. So I was overestimating their health. Because yeah, like Earth and Fury is pretty poo-poo pants. I guess you probably got only because it's not gonna hit multiple times because it goes so far. It's only gonna knock light enemies, so it just hits them a little bit. So kind of a weird one against boss fights specifically. So was that it or not it? Oh, 3 sets of 3. Oh, now we're on stage 3. Oh, the portal turns purple. Okay, so yeah, I am totally boned. Is it literally to fight Titan? Oh, to fight Atlas? Okay, yeah, I'm screwed. He hits me once and I'm dead. Hello, Atlas. I have the same setup. I have Earth and Fury against a single target, which is real cringe. Okay. I mean, it's Earthbound Giant, but... Oh, okay, yep.
slow.
For some reason, he's both so fast and so slow at the same time.
Nice try.
I was trying to get the enough stagger damage to interrupt that. So if I back up a bunch, I don't think it does any damage. No, not really. Damn it. Not bad. Okay, his shoulder hit me before his sword. Yep, dead. Okay. Well, now that I know what like they're all about. Yeah, no time for that right now. I feel like I could just do a whole like romp through of these all at once. So how many are there then? Are there 4? Or is there one per icon? Because there's 2 here. Or at least that I've found. So there's 2 in the desert. There's 1 here for 3. There's 1 over here for 4. Took you about an hour and a half to go through them all. Yeah. Like, now that I know, like, what they're all about. Yeah. Because the time doesn't seem to be too much of the issue. Depending on how different the abilities are. It mostly just comes down to you just don't have any of your other tools. So it does show kind of how much more... How weaker. But I think there's only, what? There's only 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there a 5th? Maybe there's a 5th one somewhere. I would assume over here, maybe, if there's 5. Oh, there's 7. 1 in Rosaria, 2 in Sandbreck. Wait, 2? I guess I missed one, or unless there's more that opens up. Because I've walked the entire map that is available to us in Sandbreck and don't have one. Unless for some reason it's down here and you have to like get really close to it, because I've walked the whole thing. Well, we can do those later. I feel like one full session definitely going through them to stay in that mindset instead of like trying to mix them in randomly if there's that many of them. It's near an obelisk. So it's got to be down here then. Because I found the Royal Meadows the other day. And then I found this one way up here. So it's all the way down here. Strange, because you come here, you show up at the Caer Norman Gate earlier for story stuff. And I definitely walked around, but I guess I didn't just walk all around because the map must just pop. Strange. So yeah, so it's gonna be down here and then in the valley. Gotcha. But yeah, if there's 7 of those in total, I think doing all those like as its own thing. Because you also, I was told that you don't even get anything from doing the Chronolith trials unless you do all of them. So Rosaria, 2 in Sandbreck, 2 in the desert, 2 elsewhere, 7 in total. Oh, is suddenly a salamander right here? What the F? Whatever. You get an achievement for one and then a reward for all 7. Huh. Okay. Laser beam. Achievement for 1 and then a reward for all 7. All right. Yeah. I mean, that'd probably be good to do just as its own thing. And they're not even all available yet to me. Because if you're saying 2 elsewhere, then there's probably 2 on the island of Ash. Because I only have 5 on Storm. So they're... Speaking of storms. So I would imagine there's probably 2 here somewhere. And how many nodes we get on Ash. Okay. And then I can just do them all. Do them all in one go. Because they're very specific, and getting in tune with that style of combat, since you have so few tools in comparison, would probably be beneficial. It's just to do that as one thing. Okay. I can figure that out later. But right now we gotta go find this S rank. Goodness.